Here we go again, back with more Motorsport, man. And today we have part 7 with the Guildford Grand Prix, the British Grand Prix of the European Racing Series. We are of course dealing with Predator Racing Group, the worst team in the history of professional racing. Hopefully we can improve. We just had our best result, a massive 15th place in the German Grand Prix out of 20 riders, so it's not really that impressive, but still it's the best result after the first 6 races. So 15th is actually pretty good. Anything over 16th is, well, amazing for the team right now. But that's actually not the biggest part of this video. The biggest part is we have 7.8 million. With my financial bonus, I'm pretty sure 5% off is like, what is it, 400,000. So it should cost 7.6 million to upgrade our factory, to get another 10 parts to our development staff. It would mean a lot. 2 more improvements so we can improve 4 things at the same time as well. Upgrade, let's see what it cost. 7.6, I was right about the money. It wasn't really the most difficult calculation. Oh, that was expensive. It'll take 20 weeks, I'm pretty sure of, to get this upgraded. So that's 5 months. Seeing that it's September, August now, it'll not be done before January, February, so it won't be done until we have next year's car out anyway. So let's look at the messages after last race. Santana tops the time sheets in Munich, hard fought win, car is an upgrade, interview again. So let's do the interview. I mean, I am happy about her performance. It was much better than we expected. They always expect us to get a podium finish no matter what team we are. So I mean, it's so stupid this. I don't really know. I'm just always saying the same thing. I shouldn't really do it individually. I'll just click the bottom one because the bottom one is always the good answer to do if you just want morale for your riders. So car repairs we finished. Gerard wants to leave his team. Fun runner for a reserve driver. At least gives us a little bit of marketability. For her, I don't think that matters. Maybe it does in the end for better sponsors, but right now I really don't think so. So what do we have? We have, what's the car we want to look at? I think we were doing a final reliability upgrades, might be on the suspension if I remember correctly. Let's just check it out here. Improve parts. Suspension should be done 8 days before the race, so in 15 days. Can we do anything more meanwhile, like one engine? No. And then like, no, we can't do that. Okay, so maybe one gearbox like this. Oh, we might just make it. Why is this? That was big. Why does this one take 12 days after? This one 3 hours before. Okay, I'll try this. I don't know if it'll be done or there'll be some kind of safety car changes up. Oh, this actually is pretty interesting because I've seen this before. You can decide if you want virtual safety cars or, well, like real physical cars, like an actual car driving in front like they do in pretty much Formula 1 right now. Safety cars. So they have a vertical safety cars. Virtual safety cars feels more in favor of the top teams. Yeah, physical safety cars and more favor of the little guys. So what virtual safety cars is pretty much you get a speed limit on your cars when there should be a safety car out. So rather than the entire field of riders bunching up together after a safety car, you have the same distance between the riders that you did before the crash happened and the safety car came out as you will have after the safety car comes out. So of course the riders who are well in the lead will not lose anything from this safety car. If the last person crashes and everyone catches up to them, even if they had a 20-second lead, and then they'll get overtaken because maybe they had the worst tires. With this change that won't happen. So, but for worst teams, if I'm stuck behind and a safety car happens and I get pulled up to the back of the peloton and maybe even overtakes a lot of cars as they go into the pits, that's of course good for me. So I will definitely say no to that suggestion once we get into the voting for that. Okay, so we now have a little bit of males here. He's having an affair maybe, so that's 5 months. The rest of the season he'll have -2 in all stats. Yeah, that's not great. I don't actually know how long her counteracts, but I'm thinking about just letting her go afterwards this season. Investment opportunity. She wants to invest in the team. She has my account tipped me off about some mind-blowing investment opportunity in the Caribbean. Apparently there's a whole raft plant in Trinidad and Tobago going dirt cheap, and she made some serious cash off the back of it. Anyway, I want to invest back into the team, so here's a percentage of what I made. So she's actually investing in the team. Oh, how nice. Not really that lot, but it's actually doubles our budget. I kind of feel bad about maybe letting her go now. But let's get to the vote. I think it's tomorrow, yeah. New vote started. Politics. I kind of want really to go vote against this one, so I'm actually using my extra vote here as well. Rural benefit progressive teams. I mean, I kind of think I am a progressive team since I want to develop my car that much next season. But first of all, I like the idea of a real safety car, and then I just think it's kind of creates an extra thing in the race you have to look out for during the entire race. So 2 votes against, and it seems like I didn't even need it. 4-3 right now. 5-3, and then comes my 5-4, and then my 2 extra votes here. Times 2, yeah. So I could have abstained actually, but I just wanted to make sure that we did not get virtual safety cars here. I also like Ernie Hegel-Rock. It's just a great name for the leading rider or the boss of the entire motor industries. What a great name. Where did they come up with that from? But I think now it's just about getting to the race now. Hopefully our parts will get fixed by then. Okay, so factory work is now idle, so we can start looking at what our next objective should be. First of all, I just want to take a look at the calendar though. We cannot do that in here. What? Standings maybe? Calendar, that's down there on the right here. 6th of October, so that's 28 days again after, so we should probably say usually you have to stop working on your parts Friday before the race, and the first 2 days after the race will be working on repairing the car and just fixing it up after the race again. So pretty much we only have like 21-23 days to look for. So that's when I need to look at the car improvement. I need to look for, it can't be any more than 21-23 days. So let's get to the car here. Car, improved parts. And what do we have? We did of course manage to improve our gearbox. I really want to do engine. We can't do engine. We can of course not do anything more. What about Brexit? Does it take longer times than engine? I thought the other way around. We'll definitely do engine then, because I think we really need engine to have a little bit more speed. We have a really slow car at the moment, so anything will help. Look like we're gonna get up to 17. I mean, we can get up to 150 in total, and we had 1 and 2 for our brakes right now. Our car is just a complete mess. 16 for above again, and let's go into the practice now. So we hit the practice now, so let's add our 2 riders. Of course, Santana has slowed her feedback since he has been caught having an affair. Yeah, I know, it's a game. Handling, let's go to high understeer and of course high top speed. That's pretty self-explanatory since we can't really go the other way according to mechanic, and the mechanic is at least always within the right kind of area. So we definitely need top speed, otherwise it would have been not that all. So tire choice, let's just see. I think it's meant to be cloudy tomorrow but no rain, and today it's just going to be sunny. So I'll probably just stay on the soft tires. Don't really care about winning the practice like I did last time. That's probably a one in a kind event this season at least. Hopefully in like season 3 or 4 we can get closer to winning some practices legitimately, and not just because everyone else for some other compound tires. Let's see here and change Latinen's set up as well, if we can get to that. So they want high understeer, so I was actually right before. So high top speed, high understeer, low downforce. I actually think I've got pretty close with both riders to the correct setup already here on the first attempt. But let's send them out here now, and hopefully we can get some good knowledge about setup for a race. Okay, so we have both in the pits now, and I was actually not that close as I thought. Both of them said they wanted more acceleration in the car, so we definitely need more, and downforce is very poor as well on both of them, so handling is great though. So we won't move that for some time now. We need a lot of work on Latinen's car. Our time was very poor as well here out on the first stint, so we definitely need some improvement here. We'll also be getting so little knowledge. So probably around something like there. Gear ratios down probably as slow as possible as we can get here. Suspension is fine there. I think like that maybe. And then we go stints, tire choice, another set of soft tires, put it out, send here. Pretty much the same idea here. Downforce I think around here maybe. Understeer we probably want a little bit more oversteer on the car. But we want way more like this. I think that's fine. We'll go with that anyway. And use a lot of soft tires as well. Hopefully they can get like, I think they'll get 2 laps on these tires as well, so won't be that much. So the practice is over in the race. It already looks wet, so at least the soft tire trim probably won't come in that much use, but it usually will dry out. So this is a weird start. Will rains a lot here in the beginning, you can see that, but then it gets, so they want to go intermediates. Ah, this is so annoying. Should you go intermediates, bang out a really fast lap here. We can get like 3-4 laps maybe even on those wet tires, and then go into mediums. I think that's probably what we need to do, honestly. So what do we need here? I'm going with soft tires anyway, because we're going to be driving in dry weather for most of it anyway. Conditions is fine of the car anyway, so we don't need that. We could do this and get tire changes 50% faster. 50% faster, that's half the time gone. I mean, it just seems so good. 50% faster tire changes, that seems really good. I think we'll go with that. Might not be worth it, but it just seems like, oh, that's so much time in my head. Car setup, need a little bit more downforce on Latinen's car. Something like that, but speed balance is actually excellent. There we go. Tire choices, we'll go on intermediate tires. Confirm, I'm happy with great here. Fine. Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to go through this. I misclicked. I want to go down here to put them both on going as fast as possible, and we'll go fast as possible as we can for 4 straight laps. Then we'll pit them, hopefully not around the same time. We'll probably put them out at the same time, but now let's go into the race here, and hopefully the track stays wet for us for good enough time. Otherwise I'm going to regret not gambling and putting on mediums, but I know put on mediums I would have been 20th after the first lap, so it would just have been so stupid anyway. Let's see what kind of start we get up through. Hopefully first and second, Rogers is in third, and then again goes Latinen, has such bad starts all the time. And then still in first, Latinen goes down to third. Tang, who almost won last, I think the same rider got into first last time. It's the same start as W2. Latinen goes down to fourth. Let's see how long Santana held second for such a long time last time, while the first place rider just threw it away. It seems the same way this time. First place is just too fast, driving away. Meanwhile, oh, Latinen actually moved back up. Okay, so now we can try and back up and let Santana get a gap. But will it work? Will it work though? He's already got like 2 seconds up to Santana now, Latinen. So it might not be too bad of a strategy here. Let's just let it go. We can't really see anything right now because I just haven't clicked on her. But she's holding back Rogers back up to 3rd or 4th again. Tang has got a great start, moving from 4th to 1st, I think. And they've already got a 3-second gap now, 2nd place down to Latinen. Oh, I'm having a massive queue behind me. I'm hoping for some front ring, rear ring damage here. The track is soaked right now. Wet tires are probably better than immediate. Just in this lap here. After this lap, I think it'll be bad. Yeah, they want to go on the wet tires, but I'm going to ignore that. Well, I'm going to look at the track is drying. What are you talking about? The track is soaked. Okay, these people. So Ja has actually moved up. I think he was in third. He started almost last. He's already up in 3rd now. Okay, my tires are done now. So I held them back for a long time. Hopefully that helped Santana quite a bit here. At least just holding positions. And we can now move to attack here. Pet Latinen. She still holds 5th place, so not too bad. Ja Dembele had gone past me. But a couple of riders have already fallen back quite a bit that I was starting around, so Santana's got a great start, still in 2nd, and big gap down to the remaining of part of the peloton here, which is pretty much a big group. There's a little bit of the 8th rider. Rogers is holding back. Rogers and 2 battling for 8th, holding back a little group of riders, but yeah, it's pretty much all 15, 16 riders here in a small group. 7th place, Macheta has a bit of a gap up to Dreyfus behind me. Meanwhile, Santana's almost been caught already by the fastest car in the field, Chu. Not Chu, Ja, the Indian team. Let's see here, it's still raining outside actually. So it might not dry out so fast as I thought perhaps. I'm still going just to go full speed here. Use those tires up as much as possible here in the first stint. Gain as much time as I maybe can. Martin of course is heating up her tires now as well. Has used of course a little less tire wear since he was backing up for maybe almost an entire lap. Ja is actually not getting past Santana yet. Tang has around 5 seconds. Meanwhile we can't really see the gap down to 4th place. But there's 3 seconds up to Dembele and probably another 3 seconds up. So around 5 seconds between my 2 riders here. Latinen really holding up a train of riders here. But not actually that, it's not really that much of a train as I might have expected it to be. There's a few riders who are having trouble even hanging on to this pace, which is, by the way, not fast right now. Let's look again here. Santana still in 2nd, not really getting pressured that much at the moment, but I think it's on the straights that we'll have the most trouble with Ja. I think his top speed is just not something we can match, and his brakes especially, he can brake a lot later than we can. You see we're already braking here, he's braking so much later. So we could honestly go into the pits. We'll go into the pits now actually. Yeah, we'll go into the pits now, put on a set of medium tires. We'll come out in last probably. I'll go one more lap with Jotinen. Well, 18 laps remaining. We could do another 2-stop with Santana. Get her to do a pretty slow pace 2nd and 3rd stint here after just really going fast here at the beginning. I think we'll do that. We'll go a little bit slower with Latinen and maybe do a little bit faster stints instead here 2nd and 3rd time. If I can hold out Latinen for 2 laps more, I'll be really happy, but I just don't think the track is going to be wet enough for it to make sense for me to actually keep her out for that long. I want to actually put them both in the pits here, but I think I couldn't. Oh, Ja actually really did she lock up there, Ja, because he got overtaken by Dembele, who's in a much slower car as well. I think the track is really dry right now, so people are struggling a bit to hang on. Let's go into the pits here with Santana, and I think we'll probably benefit from that. I'll actually go in the pits with both Santana and with what's it called, Latinen here. We have around 5-6 seconds between them, so it will not go that smoothly, but we'll try it anyway. We might just do a free stop with Santana and 2 stop with Latinen, so we'll go Latinen slow instead of Santana here in front. So Santana goes in the pit here. No one else went into the pit, so we have both our riders now, drivers in the pit lane. That's pretty much the only 2 who've gone in the pit so far. First 2 on soft tires. That seemed like it went really slow. It's 10.8 compared to 7.3. Wow, that was a terrible pit stop. It says it was good, but that was not good at all. I said it over here was good. Wow. We got kind of screwed over there, I think. So we have 17 laps. I think we'll do a free stop here. Just really use the petrol out on this. And on Latinen, meanwhile, we'll probably do a 2 stop. So medium high, I would say here. They want to pit on intermediates. No chance we're pitting intermediates now. No chance. I think Tank, Ja, if they don't pit now, they're stupid. Okay, Tank is not stupid. Is there anyone else who's stupid here? Ja will probably pit as well. I mean, if we didn't have such a bad pit stop, I think we could have come out with Santana a lot better than we do now. Now we're coming out like last. Maybe not last, but still it's going to be really bad. Let's see where we come out. 5th place after Ja, after Tank, after... Okay, we're in 3rd. So we come out after Ja, actually ahead of everyone else actually, so not that bad. Latinen also in 9th, so not the end of the world. That's pit stop. I could have come out probably in 3rd. I could have probably come out ahead, like close to Tang, who was in lead before. If I we come out, yeah, we could have come out so much better if the pit stops have gone a little bit faster. I know we had the bonus on Latinen with 50% faster pit stops, but I don't think that's what made the entire difference there. Maybe it was. Latinen drops down so fast right now. Down to 12th already. Of course, everyone else is around her is on super soft tires, which is also why Santana is losing time and getting caught by the riders behind her. So we're down to 4 teams and in 3rd at the moment. There's quite a big of gap from 6th down to 7th, so I'm just looking at time gaps here, seeing where will I come out when I pit, because every time I pit I lose positions. That's pretty simple. I gain time in the pit lane, but I can get overtaken while immediately after pit stops. When I get out, I'll get overtaken. So it's kind of a problem what we have here. Okay, so it's time for pit stop now. I have to pit now because I can't make it to the end of the race anyway. I could probably make it 2 more laps if I go down to medium fuel. But I'd rather just pit now and get out on a new faster set of tires. Probably go on another set of soft tires. I've done 6 laps on these tires, probably 7 laps. So I can make 7 laps more, maybe 6 laps more on these tires. 7 laps more, I would say. Then I'll finish off instead of super soft for the final 4 laps. That would probably be my strategy here for Santana. I think that's actually a pretty good strategy in all. We'll come out maybe ahead of Latinen in 14th here. Probably just behind, maybe in the mix there, which would be really annoying. Fast pit stop, 10-second pit stop here. It's a bit of a mistake for me getting that pit stop bonus for Latinen when I'm not even only going to pit twice. If I pitted 3 times, it would have been a lot better. But we're really holding up a lot of super soft riders behind us right now. Latinen also get overtaken by a few riders here. Go into the pits. Come out. Hopefully, we'll come out in last. We'll come out in last, won't we? Maybe just ahead of Latinen here. Yeah, ahead of Latinen. That's good for us. So we won't have to be held back by our own teammates, at least. That's decent. What about Latinen? She can 2:17. If she pits now, she'll have 10 laps, I guess, to go. So I want to go after this lap, and she'll have 9 laps remaining. So let's see where Santana comes out at. She comes out in 7th so far, and with 3 riders ahead of her who haven't pitted yet. We got overtaken by Girard in the pit, I believe. I think he was behind us before in 5th. But that's probably to be expected. He was way faster than us anyway before the pit stop. And now we are getting chased though. We come out with a lot of fresh cars behind us who are very fast. But I need to focus on Latin instead now. She's having her final pit stop of the race here. Going to pit onto final set of soft tires. Have 8 laps of fuel remaining. She can go on probably, I would say, how bad are her tires now? Can she go and push high? I want to go and push high so bad. Just to... I'm going to go and push high. I think I can actually make that and push high. Anyway. So she'll come out definitely last, I think. Maybe actually I've winning on 2. I don't know. No, she'll come out last. But I don't know how many. I think most of them will have to pit again. Surely they'll have to pit again. I don't think anyone else is going on such a slow kind of strategy as I am right now. I'm still in 4th with 1 more pit stop to go for Santana. I'm questioning how many of the riders behind me are actually going to pit again. Because I've already used too much fuel to make it to the end. I have to pit after lap 19. When it says 19 down at the bottom, that's when I have to pit Santana. So let's go to that now. Okay, so realistically I'm actually on lap 18 now. Only the front rider is on lap 19, but I'm going so slow at the moment here. And I just want to pit, honestly. I could do 1 more lap. My tires are worn out. My soft tires were, super soft tires were off so fast though as well. This is a stupid situation because I'm coming out 19th. I'm coming out last and second to last. Anyway, Jia is on 1st. I've already pitted. He's won. I mean, there's no way he can't win this race. He's on the first tires is built and he has 20 seconds lead or so. Even with that, he got such a good start to the race. He was in 1st after starting like last or so before the race. So let's put Santana into the pit here. I think that is our strategy now. Where is that? Is Santa Ana. Super soft tires, fuel options. We need 6 laps of fuel, I would say. Fast pit stop, 7 seconds. You come out in last though. But hopefully a lot of riders here. I mean, as I say, 18 goes to pits, so we're not the only one in the pits here. 2 riders actually going to pits as well. Around 17th. Hopefully there's some riders ahead of us now who will run out of fuel or will just be slow in general. I'm not going on attack on the tires, only on push because I know super soft tires wear out really quickly. So I'm not taking a chance here. Latin it up to 18th actually. So I mean, at least she'll hold Venenen and chew back for like a few seconds before she gets overtaken, which she will be pretty soon anyway. So 3 laps to go for the leader now, 4 laps for us here. So we can't really push the on Latin either. 16th apparently, Calvacanti went to the pits. We're catching up with the riders ahead of us. Sabato gone into the pits as well. Any more riders willing to take the risk out here? It's raining now as well. I don't think anyone will go into the intermediate tires. No, it's stopping raining again. It's like 1 minute it's raining. So we're 18th, we're 16th now. Can we hold Calvacanti behind us and can we overtake more riders? Last time we got 15th in the race. After the race we got 14th because of 1 rider got degraded ahead of us. It could happen again. Oh no. I think we locked up on our tires as well actually. 2 laps to go still. Oh. Okay, it's actually final lap now for at least Latin, so I mean he might as well just overtake, not push and overtake. If there are any riders ahead of us we can actually overtake here. We still have another 2 laps to go, at least 1 more lap after this. El Sadat is going really slow. I mean if we could overtake him, hopefully we can overtake Girard. I mean this was what I'm hoping for. Bad part is he's already so far up the field now. But Smello, I mean some of these riders here we can actually have a chance of overtaking here now. Latin comes out in 18th here. Just need to overtake 1 more rider. There should be someone out of fuel somewhere. How are we not overtaking these riders? Come on. Did we only get... Oh, we got 15th again. I mean, that has get better than... No, we got 15 last time again. We should have overtaken that El Sadar and Rogers at the end here. We had so much faster tires than both of them had. We have more fuel as well. That's just... We got plugged in too many times, both by passing riders. The pedal was really slow there. So I'm a bit disappointed in myself that I didn't do any better. But 15th and 18th, that's probably honestly our best result so far. I don't think we've got that many points, and it seems pretty pathetic. But I honestly think this is our season best result at the moment. We are slowly improving. The cars will also slowly improve, so maybe we can battle for 14th place next time. We almost did this time. Let's see if there are any riders who got degraded a little bit. We of course didn't, since we haven't used any illegal parts. Didn't try and cheat. 14th actually, so about 10 places demoted, but only down to 7th. Just because Matilda got 4. Valdez got 8, so there got 4, 4, and 2. So actually finished 14 and 16. We get 2 riders above our target. Ooh, a lot of points here for the team. Wow, look at this. 32 and 14 points. Amazing amount of points you're up to now. I think there's still 3 more runs to go, so we might just, if we win 2 little races, end up in like 10th place. Great result so far. Garuda Racing, of course, still dominating with Beauchamp. Looking to win the championship pretty clear at the moment. His teammate Jar in second, a bit behind, but of course with a win today, he moves a bit closer. Constructors standings. We are pretty much half the points of the team in 9th place. Not seeing much of a chance here of a comeback victory, because that Dragon Race Team China is actually pretty quick compared to us, and they start of course near the front of every race, so they always get a lot of points. At least one of the riders usually get top 10 in every race, so it will take a miracle for us to get anywhere close to them. Anyway, next up, of course, we have done a lot in this episode. We have improved our headquarters by a lot. We spent 8 million euros. That's all of our budget we spent on that. And yeah, we got our best result ever in the series. So all in all, I'm happy about the episode. Of course, Santana had an injury, or at least morale. I think great to our stats as well. So finishing 14th is not too bad after all. I'm fairly happy with it. I wish there was like a stat for their starts. That would have been a pretty cool idea for a stat. But it seems like they haven't really chosen that. Just an idea for the developers maybe sometime in the future. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, consider leaving a like, commenting and subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.